see that? This is for YouTube. I don't know how this is looking on YouTube, but it's like maybe filter or something. Ooh, I tell y'all. Hello, everyone. How you guys doing on today? I hope you guys have had a wonderful day and a wonderful Valentine's. I pray you took the time to love on yourself and love on everyone else around you for Valentine's. It's not just about the mates and everything. It's about loving on yourself as well and your partner, your husband, your family, your friends. That's what it's about. Okay, all right. But that's every day. So who needs a holiday to celebrate that? You do that every day. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get in here this morning. If you see me going back and forth, I have YouTube over here and I have Facebook over here. So I'm trying to figure this out, y'all. So we're just trying to do that. And I'm doing it on my Cooking with Freda, Grandma Martha style. Hey, Steph, how you doing? Good to see you this morning. Thanks for hanging out with me. So today we're going to go in and we're going to do something as usual, simple. We're going to start off with one of our favorite regular. You should be able to do this with your eyes closed. Homemade yellow cake with chocolate frosting. Okay. And then we're going to do some salmon, however you pronounce it, is okay. Long as you understand what you're talking about. So we're gonna cook some salmon, and it's gonna be with avocado and tomatoes and all that good stuff. And we're gonna make a little sauce to put over it with some parsley, all that good stuff. Hey, honey. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So let's go on and give God the praise on this morning. Thank him for everything. So we just want to thank you, God, for your grace, your mercy, for everything you have bestowed onto us, because we know whatever it is for our good. So we thank you on this morning. We come with thanksgiving and praise on this morning for everything that you are doing, have done, and is going to do. We thank you for our families. We thank you for our friends. Dear God, we thank you for every opportunity that you have given to us, and another opportunity today to get it right. In your mighty name, Jesus. And we thank you for this food that we're about to cook and to bake. We ask that it be a nourishment to our family and our friends' bodies. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Hey guys on YouTube, I see you. All right, so let's go on and get into this. We're going to start off with our homemade yellow cake, all right? And I have to say that where I'm from, we automatically know what a chocolate cake is. But I have, over the years, I have gotten to understand that if you say a chocolate cake, a lot of people think a chocolate cake means chocolate, like chocolate cake and chocolate frosting. But where I'm from, when you say chocolate cake, it's automatically thought of, oh, you're talking about, yellow cake with chocolate frosting. But no, we don't say yellow cake with chocolate frosting. We just say, cook me a chocolate cake with some chocolate frosting. I get it, y'all. I really do. I get it now. But that's how we were brought up, because that's basically what a lot of us ate back in our hometown, is the regular yellow cake with chocolate frosting. And we did like a strawberry cake, or something like that, upside down pineapple cake, but it was filled with the yellow cake. So basically everything started with the base of the yellow cake. So anywho, that's for you guys that's from where I am at. This is why I'm saying yellow cake. Okay, y'all get it now. All right, so we're gonna start off with that. So you're gonna need your 3 eggs, your butter. You can do a stick, or you can do 2 sticks of butter, or a stick and a half. Okay, I'm doing a stick and a half. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here and put it on the stove and let it melt. I'm doing melted butter. Now, those of you who know how to go ahead and do the butter and whip it in there instead of melting it, go ahead and do that. That's okay. It's good either way. Okay, I'm just used to doing this part is Grandma Martha style. All right, just putting it up here and letting it melt. I have done the whipping the butter as well, just to see if it was a big difference. And it's not, to me, not too much of a big difference. So let me go ahead and turn on my butter. There we go. Got that turned on. We're gonna need your flour. You're gonna need your flour. Let's get that. 2 cups of flour. 2 cups of flour. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and put that 2 cups of flour in. And you're gonna need your 2 cups of sugar. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and put that 2 cups of sugar in. And when my grandmother is baking, she normally do 2 cups with the flour. She normally do 2 cups of 2 heaping cups of flour, right? So all right, there's the sugar, and we're gonna just stir that in like that. Oh, that's something. Stir it on in. Just get it mixed all in there together. There we go. And this is self-rising flour. You can also use regular flour, all-purpose flour, and put some baking soda, baking powder in it to make it rise. You need that. The reason why I just do the self-rising flour is because I don't want to have to worry about all that, measuring it so it can rise. Already has it in it. I don't have to worry about it. That's how I work. Simple and easy. And plus, that's how my grandma used to do. Self-rising flour. Now, when you're making a pound cake, you can do this, but but you have to do more flour. But also, what's a good, a good one is your Swan Dawn flour, cake flour. You can also use that. Can you see that? There you go. Yeah, you can also use that as well. That's real good when you're doing your pound cakes. But I still, if that's all you got, that's a little bit more expensive. So if self-rising flour is all you got, use that. You just have to use 3 cups of flour instead of 2. And that's what's going to make it dense. All right, so we got that going on. You're going to need your milk. And you're going to need, I didn't make buttermilk this time, but I'm going to put some sour cream in there. So you're going to need your milk and your sour cream. This is how our milk comes, like this. And so I only do a cup of milk. You can do more if you think that's what you want to do. And this is how I do. I put a little wedge, little hole in the middle right here. See that? And just start putting all my stuff in there. So I'm putting my milk. I'm getting ready to do my eggs. So what you can do is do your egg and put it in here just in case you have a bad egg, or just in case you get some shells in it. So because you don't want to get any shells in it. And that's one right there. I just told y'all not to. Where my shell go? Hold on. I was telling y'all not to. That's what I needed to do, not to. And my butter is about finished. Did we just do that? Yes, we did, but this is clean, y'all. It's clean. We just did that. All right. Let me clean that up. Let me turn the butter off. Go. Put that last third egg in there. Milk off. A little bit of sour cream in here. And I'm gonna do like 2 tablespoons of sour cream. 1, 2. Y'all make sure your hands and stuff have been washed, everything. And also what we do, if you're new up here, what we do is also make sure you have you some hot water, soap and water, so that you can wash your dishes as you go. That's one of the things that helps out with cooking, so it won't feel like you're so overwhelmed, right? So like this here, we're gonna go ahead on and wash this one. Wipe off our counter. All right, trust me, you always have the time to do the cleaning, and you want to take the time to do the cleaning so you won't feel so overwhelmed. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get this stirred on up. If you do not have a what is it, you know, one of those beaters, you can use this. This is the reason why I'm using this, because I sure would be using my beater. My electric beater, but I'm using this because some people just don't have it. So I want you to know and understand you can have the same thing using a whisk or a spoon. Okay? There's no excuse. So this is the reason why I use this right here. Hey guys, thank you for hanging out. If I'm not saying anything, forgive me. And if I miss your name, forgive me, because this thing on Doohickey do not show you everybody on Facebook, but on YouTube, it does some. So anywho, but hello, Clifton. Oh, I'm so sorry. Who is that? That is Felicia Lori. I'm so sorry about, let me see. Is the sound back on, y'all? Tell me, can you hear me? Let me see what happened. Can y'all hear me? Let me push this right here and see. No, I have the mic on. I don't know what happened to the sound. Not sure. But we're gonna go on anyway. We're gonna go ahead, guys. I'm so sorry about the sound. Sorry about this. Don't know what happened. Okay, so yeah. But anywho, this is why I use the whisk. So just so you guys will know, you will not have an excuse that you can do this, all right? So let's put our butter in, and then we're gonna put our flavoring in. There we go with the butter. And we're gonna turn our oven on to 350, okay? 325, 350, however your oven is. You know your oven, so you don't want to overcook anything, right? So let's go ahead and put this in. Get this whisked on in here. And I'm going to put my flavoring in. This is Grandma Martha style right here. This is what I was raised up on. This flavoring right here. The bomb. I know a lot of people use the Watkins or the Wilkins. I think I've used that before, but I definitely love this. Now I would use, sometimes I'll do vanilla as well and some lemon with this, but most of the time I don't have to because it's just good the way it is. You know, comes out moist. So this is the consistency that you guys want, right? This is our old style, homemade yellow cake. And those of you who've been rocking with us for a while know you can do this with your eyes closed. And this is the basic of cake. The basic, all right? Yeah, we're still here in Mexico. This is where we live, so I'm sweating a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. So I'm making one for a friend as well. So I'm gonna do theirs in this bun, and then the rest of it I'm gonna have for us. But they're gonna get the bulk of it. There we go. I think that's enough. I don't want it to overflow. So I'm doing this. See that? There we go. Put that in. Is it in? And then I'm going to go ahead and finish putting this in here. Get the rest of my batter out. Ooh, it's hot. What in the world happened? Okay, here we go. That's all of that. And we're gonna put this over here and get ready to wash that up. And we're gonna put both of these in. All righty. There we go. All right, so we got that in there. So we're getting ready to start on our salmon. See, guys, it's only like 20 after. All right, so now let's get our salmon. You're gonna need your salmon. I have my garlic and all our little vegetables that we're gonna cut up. So I have my salmon. And then take this out over here because I don't want all that stuff up there. Okay, so we got our salmon over here. All right, whatever seasoning you want, use it. I am using my garlic salt. My slap your mama. Okay. And a little bit of this when I put it in there to sear. It has a good flavor to it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this pan hot. Put a little bit of butter to start. And I'm using garlic as well, you guys know. A little bit of this. Just a little bit. I'm gonna turn that on. Let that get hot. And get ready to do my thing. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna put some oil on this. And this is just for it to be seasoned a little bit and to have all my seasoning that I put up there to stick. We want it all to stick. Can you guys see that on YouTube? I'm not sure if you can see that. There you go. Y'all see this? I think you can see that on YouTube. I'm not for sure. Y'all let me know. Okay. It doesn't take too much at all. A little bit of your slap your mama. And a little bit of garlic. I say a little bit, but I am definitely a garlic fan. Garlic and onion, oh my gosh. I don't feel like you can do too many dishes without garlic and onion. So this is how we got our pan on. All right, so I'll put this in like this, get it on in there. Now, I'm gonna clean some of this stuff off and wash a few dishes so that we will not feel overwhelmed. This is what I want you guys to make sure you do. All right, got that washed. And now our bowl and stuff that we have for our cake, we're gonna go ahead and get that out the way and do that as well. Okay. All right. See, we got that out of the way. So by the time we finish up cooking and baking, we don't have to worry about all that other stuff. We can sit down with everybody else and have a meal. All right, so let's get ready to cut up some of our vegetables. Make sure you wash your vegetables off. I'm only doing like a portion of onions. Now some of these onions are going on the avocado. I mean up there with the avocado. If you get what I'm saying. On the salmon. So some of them you might want to go ahead and chop up fine. And some of these are going in with the sauce that we're going to make. Just going to chop these up real good. So yes, we are going to make a good sauce that goes with this salmon. And if you want to use some parsley or some cilantro, please do. I think I'm going to put me some parsley in here as well. Now you can use the dry parsley, or you can use the leaves. Taking my seeds out. Guys, it is only been 30 minutes and we almost are finished with our dish. Now, what I did do is I had some rice to the side that I had made, and that's what we're going to use to put on our salmon. Put the salmon on top. Already made. You don't have to do that. You can do mashed potatoes, whatever you want to do. Hey, Rick. How you doing? Hey, Mary. Let me see. Thank you. Andre, Orlando, Lori. I missed a couple. Missing somebody else. Latasha, Lisa, and I think that's it. If I miss somebody else, don't blame it to my heart, y'all. Renee, how you guys doing? And Gloria, it is good to see you guys on this morning, and good to see you guys in YouTube land as well. Okay, so we have those cut up. So I'm gonna do a little bit of red pepper, a little bit of green pepper. Not much. This is for the sauce. Okay? For the sauce. All right, I think it might be time to turn that over. After I cut these up, I'm gonna turn it over. All right. So guys, like I was saying before, if you are new here, what we do is teach you guys or enlighten you that you can cook. I don't care what you say. thinking or what you believe, the negativity part, you can cook and you can bake. And it does not have to take you that long in the kitchen like it used to take back in the day. We're not doing all that, okay? So I'm showing you a way to cook within 60 minutes. If you have all your ingredients, everything that you need, all you have to do is get in there and do it. And it's not going to take you that long. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Commit once a week to start with, or commit twice a week. And then you'll be cooking from home and enjoying your own food from home, your desserts and your food. Because today, like we're cooking this salmon, you can put whatever side you want to it. You can do you some macaroni and cheese. You can do you some rice. You can do you some mashed potatoes, some broccoli, some string beans, whatever. You can do that. But at least you have that main part finished. And we do that too. We do the sides and stuff too. 60 minutes. Because you have all your stuff already together. And your cake. Cake takes about 10 minutes to whip together and put it in there. Unless you try to do a pineapple cake or apple cake. You got to cut up those apples. That might take 5 more minutes. If that. You know, so that's it. All right, so we have that. And I'm gonna cut up a little bit of this tomato to go in the sauce. And the rest of it is gonna be for putting on top of the avocado, okay? And we're gonna show you how that's supposed to come out. I took some of these seeds out. That's what I'm doing, taking the seeds out. Because this salmon is about done. And the way, if you want to make sure for sure that your salmon is done and you don't want to be poking and sticking into it, take your lid. The lid does not have to fit, just enough to cover it. And do like that. It's going to make it cook all the way around and the inside and everything. So you don't have to worry about if it's cooked or not, or if it's going to be too pink inside. You don't have to worry about that. Some people like theirs pink inside a little bit. Some people don't. For those of you who do not, this is your option to make sure so you won't be tearing up your salmon, okay? All right, so we're ready to make our sauce. We're going to take our salmon out and put it in a plate while we make our sauce. Okay, for our sauce, you're just going to need some more butter, all right, a little bit of milk. I'm going to use some sour cream. I'm going to use some garlic and some garlic sauce and put some parsley in there as well. All right, and these vegetables that I cut up are going there as well. All right, so that's what I'm using. You can use some what do you call it? Whipping cream. I normally do that, but since I have milk and some cream cheese, I mean not cream cheese, but sour cream, I'm just gonna put that in there. That's it. So let's get ready to see if our salmon is ready. And can you guys see this? There you go, right there. Y'all can see the salmon. And it's seared. And that is ready. Oh, that's ready. That's nice. So we're going to put that on a plate. I'm going to show you guys how it looks. Didn't take long at all. Y'all see how that looks? All right, so we'll put that to the side. Let's go on and put some butter in here. That's on high. Put your butter. And we want to keep all that good stuff that we had with the salmon in there because we want that flavor. We want that salmon flavor. All right. Put in some garlic in here. Now I don't want my garlic to burn that much, so making sure I swirl it around. Go ahead and put me some, which is going to help out with the water part to keep my garlic from burning. My tomatoes are not going in until the last, okay? All your vegetables you want to get seared up before you start doing your milk and everything else in here. You want to get that cooked up pretty good. Now see that, what we're doing? Searing it up, getting it cooked up pretty good. All that aroma smells so good. Really good. All right, so we're gonna push this to the side and I'm gonna cut up some parsley. That's gonna go in last as well. And these have already been washed and cleaned. I'm only going to take a little bit of parsley out. Cut that up. And we're going to put some parsley up there on top of our stuff afterwards. You guys may want to check on your cake, see how it's doing. You know, because you know your oven. Let me check on mine. Show me a peek now. Browning, it's looking good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put our milk in. I am going Grandma Martha style on you right now, not knowing how much we are actually putting in. I'm covering my bottom, you know. That's actually what I'm doing. And a spoonful, 2 spoonfuls, small spoonfuls. Of okay. Let's swirl this around up in here like that. Oh, that looks so good. It smells so good. And we're gonna let this simmer a little bit. I think I might want to try was gonna try some curry, but I better not mess with it. We just gonna let it simmer for a little bit. But I'm gonna taste it. That tastes good, but I kind of want it to be a little bit more. I think that's good. I don't know why I was trying to do something else, but I think that's pretty good right there. Now, guys, when you let this simmer, you can also put some cheese and stuff like that in it if you want to. That's up to you, how you want to do it. This is actually simmering real good. Now, I am not going to put all my salmon in here. I'm going to let this simmer, put the rest of my stuff in here, plate the salmon and rice, and then drizzle the sauce on it. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so we got our parsley going in. Oh, that smells so good. And y'all, we are finished basically. And it's almost a quarter till. So we got that in there. So now we're going to cut up some more tomatoes and avocado and onion. So we'll go ahead and do these tomatoes and onion. We're going to put those to the side. Do our onions. Yeah, you're going to get your vegetables in. Guys, you're going to get your vegetables in. All right, guys. Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see, but I know y'all can see this simmering over here. I'm just cutting up these. And this is what's going to be going on top. So I'll do some avocado, cut that up. And we are basically through, guys. You see, you have had you a good old homemade yellow cake and some salmon, avocado, tomato salmon. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna plate it. So that's the avocado that's cut up. You can put up more, it's up to you. And of course, if you use whipping cream, it's going to be a little bit thicker. So I have, like I told you before, I have some rice over here. This is my rice. And you can do mashed potatoes, whatever you feel like. The cake is doing good. All right, so I put mine. And so what I'm gonna do is put my tomatoes, lay them up here. Onions. And my avocados. On top of my salmon. Y'all see that? That's what I did. And now I'm getting ready to spread me some of mine on top. Y'all see that? That is good right there. Y'all see that? And we still got our cake in there baking. And I'm getting ready to go in with my rice. Oh, thank you. That's good. That is so good. And it tastes so healthy. Even though it might not look like it is, but it tastes so healthy. Sorry, y'all. That's good. All right, so I put that right there. And we're just gonna clean up a little bit. Got like 10 minutes, maybe the cake will be done. One of the cakes. Let me see. I actually think one of my cakes are done. I'm gonna take it out so you guys can see. And we're gonna make the chocolate frosting. All right, that's this one. Now I'm not used to these silicone things. I'm getting used to them, but don't worry about it being cracked because that's because of the silicone thing. But this is it. This is mine, of course, and we're gonna put some chocolate frosting on top of that. I think I'm gonna flip it out. I think this one's gonna be mine. I might give it to her. But the chocolate frosting, all you need to do is have you some sugar. Have you some cocoa Hershey's. Don't have to be Hershey's. And some powdered sugar. Either kind. See, I use both different types. And we're gonna go ahead and do one in a bowl. Since we got 10 minutes, we might as well knock it out. Put you some powdered sugar in your little bowl. I am not measuring, but I think this might be 1.5 cups to 2 cups right here. Thank you, Mike. You might want to melt you a little bit of butter. Put that in there and melt that. Mine's already kind of soft, so I gotta like that. Don't throw away no butter. It's expensive. I'm gonna turn that on and melt that butter. Put in some Hershey's cocoa mix. I am not measuring, but you know what? Let me just do a spoon. 1 spoon, 2 spoons. When I say I'm grandma Martha style, that's old school. That's doing it to your taste, to your somewhat know-how. To seeing it, you know, and that's what I'm doing like this right here. I'm seeing the coloration about how much it's going to, I'm gonna need for it to be, you know, the chocolateness that I want it to be. Because some can be light chocolate, dark chocolate, in between chocolates, you know. That was 3. This a half. Have to go with that butter to burn. I want to get a caramel, but not burn. Take that off. And you're gonna need a little bit of milk. All right, so with this, you're gonna have to take your time, old school, be patient. Just checking on my other one. Put a little bit in there, a little bit of milk, right there. And what we do is just do in the middle. We stir in the middle and then bring it all down. That's what we do. Stir in the middle, bring it all down. Let me bring you guys on over here because we are now doing just the frosting. So that's what we do. And so we're gonna keep doing this till we get everything in there. You might have to add a little bit more milk, you might not. Just depends. And you're gonna also put you some flavoring in. We're not gonna put our butter in until we get everything incorporated and it's looking like frosting. And y'all see how this is? I'm just making sure I get everything in there. I may add some more milk. But right now, I want most of my stuff incorporated in that little bit of frosting that I have. just a little bit. Remember with this, you don't need much. And you want to take your time, because if you put too much, then you're going to have to keep substituting. You're going to have to keep putting some more chocolate in, or some more sugar, powdered sugar in it. And it's going to get stiff. It's going to take a little work, y'all, just a little bit. It's going to get stiff. See? It's getting stiff. No more milk, because we're going to put some butter in. And the butter gives it flavor and that silkiness, shininess and silkiness. Okay? And we're going to also put some flavoring in it too. So that's got some wetness going in. So don't worry about that stiffness. Just a tad bit butter, you don't need much. See how this is coming out? Beautifully. And it still didn't take us that long, because it ain't even whole hour yet. We still got 5 minutes. And I'm gonna put a little flavor in it. This is where you can get kind of funky. Put whatever different types of flavors you want to put in it for your frosting to turn out like you want it, to your uniqueness of taste. And that's not the consistency I want, because I want it to be where it glides up there. Y'all see that? And that's my frosting. You see that? It's coming out, that's mine, how I want it. Just like that. See that? Just like that. And that's easy breezy. Like I told you before, we get up here and we try to show you what you can do in 60 minutes, okay? You can do a whole meal and a dessert in 60 minutes. My other cake is finished. I think this one is about finished. 60 minutes on the dot. We finished with our salmon. Everything is finished. You've been washing dishes as you go, so your kitchen is not destroyed, so you don't feel overwhelmed, okay? So don't forget, this is something you can do. All you have to do is get your ingredients and practice with us. When I put the ingredients out there, if it's something that you don't eat, say like if you don't eat hamburger, don't do hamburger that day. Do chicken. But use the ingredients that we put, some of the other ingredients that we put out, you can substitute. You know, just have your stuff ready when it's time, and then you can get in here and cook with us. Practice. Practice makes it better. Okay? And it makes your understanding and makes you get a little bit more relaxed in what you're doing and confident in what you are doing. So you can stay in that kitchen, not stay in the kitchen, but get in that kitchen, I'm sorry. Get in that kitchen and cook for your family and your friends at least once or twice a week, all right? Having something healthy, because you get to control what you put in your stuff, right? I think my other one is finished. Make sure I can do this. Yep. It's finished. And that's that one. And I put that little hole there because I want to make sure nothing came back out on the spoon or the fork. But that one's finished as well. So everything is done. We're gonna ice them, hey, later on when they cool down, and we're gonna have something good to snack on. I know you guys probably already still got all that candy, but and if you got cake too, hey, save this recipe for later. Make it for a friend, however you feel. Just want to make sure you be able to get in here and make you a meal, make you some dessert, however you feel. All right. Don't forget to love on each other. Share, 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 share your love, your kindness, share your money, share your wisdom, share your hugs. Just share. All right, because that's what we're supposed to do. Spread the love and share. And don't forget to pray for each other, because you never know what someone's going through, coming out of, getting ready to go through. And we do not need to know what it is. All we need to do is pray. And they were covered by the blood of Jesus. Amen. All right. Well, guys, I will see you next Saturday if it's the Lord's will. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and keep God first and love on each other. And don't forget to get in this kitchen with me and let's make some wonderful meals and desserts together. Mwah! I love you. And those of you who are near, that is in Mexico, Merida, Mexico, come on over, get your slice. Love you.